Saturday, June 7, a couple of weeks from now, All-Star Wrestling will once again return to Baltimore at the Baltimore Civic Center. On Saturday, June 7, scheduled to lock up in tag team fashion for the championship, actually, will be Zbyzsko, the Samoans, meeting the tag team combination of Dominic DeNucci and Pat Patterson. We'll see on the card as well the Big Cat Ernie Ladd, along with many others, but undoubtedly the eyes of the wrestling world will focus on Baltimore. As in Baltimore, Larry Zbyzsko will meet Bruno Sammartino in what is undoubtedly the match, certainly of the year, if not perhaps the decade. Well, at this moment, let's bring on Lou Albano, if we may, along with his Samoans. Mr.
Well, you know, Vince McMahon, we're not going to take Patterson and DeNucci lightly because, as you know, DeNucci is a former half possessor of the Tag Team Championship. And as far as Pat Patterson, he's the former, what is it, the United States champion or North American
Intercontinental,
whatever you call it, whatever it is. So they're basically very qualified and good wrestlers. And to take anyone lightly would be a mistake in the Worldwide Wrestling Federation, where you have the finest wrestlers in the world today. So I feel we have to be keyed at all times, properly prepared, well-tuned, well-conditioned, have the captain as the guiding light, watching matches, filming in entirety, being ready, watching what to do, how to do it, have to have continuity, basic wrestling balance, leverage, ability, skill, speed. I'm far from me because you're kicking. If you left me alone, I can talk. You stupid bum. You keep kicking my foot. You confuse me. Don't ask me here anymore.
Lou Albano, along with the Samoans, who could very well be in trouble against Pat Patterson and Dominic DeNucci in Baltimore. Our guest now, Bruno Sammartino. As Bruno Sammartino prepares now for the upcoming event a couple of weeks from now against Larry Zbyzsko.
Well, really, Vince, there's no preparing at all that needs to be done, because I am prepared. Gosh, I'm so prepared, I can't tell you. You know, last week he came out and said some derogatory things that I resent, and I resent very, very strongly. He has the audacity to say how Baltimore is the jinx for me. I believe is what he said, right?
That's exactly what he said.
Well, the people in Baltimore saw a thief in Billy Graham taking my title, because he never beat me for that title. He stole it from me, and everybody saw how he did it. But let me tell you something, the people saw it, and their voice was heard, just as their voice were heard when they saw you and what you did in Washington, because many of the people from Baltimore were there. This time, Larry, when I get you in Baltimore, and again, you say Baltimore's jinx for me, I'm the happiest guy in the world that this match was signed for Baltimore. I can't tell you how happy I am, because in Baltimore, with the enthusiasm that the people have shown me, Vince, you know, they've been so supportive, and with the desire, the will, the strength that I have waiting for you, and the bitterness that's in my heart for you, Larry, there is no way in this world that you're going to escape me this time. There is no way in the world. You can walk out of the ring, because I guess you realize what's been the threats that have been made for you. Your career could end right then and there for something like that. So you know you're going to have to stay in that ring, and as long as you can't escape, as long as you have to stay in there, Larry, the end is there for you. Baltimore is the end of the road.
Bruno Sammartino with his commentary concerning what is, as he feels, to be the likely outcome of the confrontation he's going to have with Larry Zbyzsko at the Civic Center of Baltimore. Our guest now will be the opposition of Bruno Sammartino, Larry Zbyzsko. Mr. Zbyzsko?
You know, Vince, I'm wrestling Bruno in Baltimore. I've been out a couple weeks before, and I've been, I said my side, and I accuse him of paying off the referees, which I believe in my heart that the man did, because I know that, he's getting up there, and Bruno doesn't want to face the fact that Bruno is washed up in professional wrestling. Bruno doesn't want to face the fact that it's time for the old living legend to fade away and get the hell out and quit. People are tired of seeing you. You already broke your neck and all that. You're going to be crippled for life. Quit while you're ahead. Now, I want to tell you, what's going on now. I have got a full career ahead of me, Bruno, and I don't have, the time to waste with you. Now, I'm sorry to say that, and I hope you don't take it personally, but I have to move on. I don't want to waste more time with you. I don't want to go on months and months with you. I want to go after Backlund. I've got a responsibility to myself. I've got the championship of the world at my disposal. I don't want to waste my time with you. I'm sorry. But when Baltimore comes, you are the one that's going to have to pay the price for my future, Bruno. You're the one that's going to have to carry the burden of my future. I'm going to have to lay it on you, because I can't be held back by you anymore. In Baltimore, you're getting finished with wrestling forever, and then I'm going after bigger and better things, Bruno, and that's the way it is.
Larry Zbyzsko.